LA is LA and New York is that girl. Hi, it's Taylor-Alexis and welcome back to a safe place to talk dangerously. Now I know it's been a little while and I just want to say thank you, but I have some exciting news. I'm not in my old apartment. I'm actually in LA. I moved to LA. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Today is just gonna be a quick little catch up. You know, let's get comfortable. I didn't even check my mic. It's whatever. I just wanted to come and talk to you guys. So here we are. Jury duty kind of sealed the deal for me. I was like, look, this is it. I want out of New York. But in all seriousness, I definitely wanted to leave New York about, I'm ashamed to say like 12 years ago, but really and truly like 2 years ago. So you know, I came out to LA in 2022. I was just here for a week, right? And I was definitely one of those people that were like, oh my God, yes, I could totally see myself living here, da 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 da. But I felt it. Like, I was like, yeah, something about LA feels cool. And I just broke it down. LA, I mean, what's there not to love? I'm not one of those New Yorkers that moved to another country or another city. Sorry, calm down, slow it down. And I'm like constantly comparing New York because there's never gonna be a city like New York, ever. Like it doesn't compare. And I'm not moving here for the same reasons. So I just feel like it's not fair to the new city. Like LA is LA and New York is that girl. Just kidding. But you know what I'm saying. So the journey, the process. I feel like at the beginning of this year, the top of this year, I was kind of already in my mind, like, don't do nothing crazy. Let's take all the trips off the list. Let's, you know, take the weddings off your schedule. Some things never change. Let's take the wedding off your schedules, you know, give back deposits, all of that. Because I knew in my heart of hearts that I just wanted to move. I was tired of sitting around and saying, oh my God, I want to move out of New York. I want to move out of New York and not actually do it. So remember that video I was talking about, you know, how long are you going to sit back and tell whether, you know, you're going to, I don't even know what I said, but I'll clip it up. The worst feeling is to sit back and say, damn, another year went by and I still didn't achieve what I said I was gonna do. Or another year went by and I still didn't get my finances together. Or another year went by and my cool idea still hasn't been executed. You don't want all that. It's whack. It's corny. Because then you just become like a talker and not a doer. But basically, I was sick of my own shit. Like, it was time for me to make that change. What did I do first? In my brain, I was kind of getting rid of junk. I wasn't trying to get additional things, although I did buy myself a new juicer, but that's different. That's for health and wellness, which we'll get to on this channel. Oh my God, I missed you guys. What the hell? I have not picked up my camera since June 30th. Really July 1st, because it was like 2 in the morning. But hey, okay, well, anyways, so let's see the process. I came out here at the end of May, like the first weekend in June, and I was dedicated. I'm like, yo, I am putting all of these apartments, on my list so I can get to it and see everything, and I'm signing a lease. I don't care. So LA is different from New York, where they have better boundaries when it comes to work, I would say. So most apartments weren't available that I wanted to see on the weekends. So I was like, all right, fine, let me just go to Malibu, go on a hike, go to Runyon, get some food, coffee, all of that. I only had 2 days left. So it was Monday and Tuesday. And I was like, I have to find an apartment by Monday. And then Tuesday, I booked my flight like for an evening flight so that even if I didn't find something on Monday, then maybe Tuesday was my last resort. Like I go see a couple of places, and then I see the place that I'm currently in now, which I love. I'm not sure if I want to do like an apartment tour. I just feel like that's how niggas get robbed. I came to see the place. Property manager was just so nice, so welcoming. And I was like, okay. Now, the freaky thing was that at my last apartment, when I went to go see it for the first time, I got parking right outside and everything was smooth and the landlord was very nice and all that stuff too. So I was just like, oh my God, similarities. Are we on the same path? Is this the same fate? What's happening? So cool, came to see the apartment. It's a 1-bedroom apartment. I really wanted somewhere that was spacious because in my last apartment, I love it to death, but I felt like with editing and working and stuff like that, I was doing so much at home that I felt a little like suffocated. And I feel like the New York can do that to you because we're like all on top of each other, whereas LA is like pretty spread out. So what was important to me, I needed a washer and dryer and a dishwasher. Those are three things that I had in my apartment in New York. And I was like, I'm not sacrificing that. And I wanted a balcony. Just imagine that during COVID, right? You're like, I need fresh air. Can't step outside. But yeah, I just wanted something that was, spacious and things like that. So came into the apartment. I told you the property manager was so sweet. The other similarity of finding my New York apartment and finding my LA apartment was that I was filming both of them so I could just have it as reference. And I messed up filming my New York apartment and I did the same thing here. I guess I was just so excited that I forgot like what I was pressing. But I really liked it and I was like, I don't want to see anything else. But I had, more apartment tours on my schedule, so I didn't want to be rude. So yeah, I was like, all right, cool, we're gonna go do that. But I knew that this was like the place. So when I tell you, I made a mistake in I didn't bring my laptop. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was like, I want this place. Like this apartment is going to be mine. I locked in. Okay, I was on my Zoom. I locked in. I applied in the car, pay stubs, all of that, like, submitting the background check, everything. I was in the car on my phone, which I'll never do that again. I don't understand how people do everything on their phone. iPad, maybe, the laptop, I'm a millennial. Listen, I need my desk to do these kind of things. But I applied, and I guess, so this was all new to me because when I got my apartment, I just found it on Street Easy in New York, and then like submitted the deposit and all that stuff after meeting the landlord and things like that. So this one was like, this feels like my real big girl apartment. So I'm like, I really, really want it. And I didn't hear anything back. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how fast these things work. So I'm like, it's like 2 a.m, Tuesday. And I'm like refreshing my email just to see something. And I got something that said like, oh, please create your account to pay rent. And I was like, we don't know. So I like to wait till the ink dries. My God, don't play about me, but So it wasn't until I got on the shuttle from the car rental place to LAX that I got a call from the property manager, and he was like, congratulations, you've been approved for the apartment. And I'm like, But I had to be calm and cool, because I was on a bus. But I was so excited. I was like, oh, this is the best news. I can't believe this is really happening. And then it hit me. I was like, when I got back to New York, I was like, I gotta pack. I have to pack. I need to tell my landlord. I need to organize shipping things. Like, this is a big move. And I'm like, okay, I got this. I'm on top of this. I'm a spreadsheet queen. I'm very organized. And I would say about 85% of would say 92% of the time I move with intention. Other times it's just like, eh. Okay, I think we made some progress, right? Hey, girl. I've been up since 5, and I think I'm at the stage where everything is just gonna go. Like, I tried to do everything by listening to soca and reggaeton. However, the next time I move, yo, I want to be so rich that I'm just gonna delegate, because no. This whole moving process was insane, but cool nonetheless. Just looking for companies to work with. I ended up going with, shoot, what was the name? United Van Lines. It was a grip. It was a grip. I'm not gonna hold you. Not gonna hold you. I am rebranding as a damsel in distress. I don't know how to do anything. I don't know. No, I don't know how to fix anything. I can't lift anything. I can't do anything. I don't know how to wrap anything. No. I really don't need to buy anything per se. I just kind of wanted to take my stuff and like move it west. So, yeah. Then it was like, okay, it was time to say goodbye. And I hate saying goodbye. I'm not good at it. I hate it. I'm like too emotional for it. I will start crying on the spot. You could just look at me and I'm just, I just never want to say goodbye. That is me all the way. So I felt like I was on like a goodbye tour of New York, of just kind of like seeing old friends, seeing family, and like peacing out, honestly. Like, you know, going to the Met one more time, those kind of things. So let's see, let's go back to the timeline. So got the apartment, secured it on June 4th, and then shipped all of my stuff June 22nd. And I had to wait till like July 12th to get it. And then I flew out here July 1st. So, I mean, like, I had it all, oh God. If you need me to help with your moving services, I got you. Like, I had it all down to a T. Rented the car, went to Target, ordered myself for pickup so I can like have, you know, things to clean with and move things around and stuff like that. I had like toilet paper and paper towels and curtains and bed sheets, like everything packed. It's all my stuff. Wow, 6 years of my life. It's all over here. Well, end chapter here. Oh man. As soon as I left my keys for my landlord to come pick up. And I left at like 4 in the morning. So as soon as I left, I felt like everything was just so easy breezy. I mean, like from packing and trying out different packing tapes to see what actually works, using gaffers tape to like secure some of the boxes, you know, deciding in last minute to take, you know, my mirror and things like that with me, and giving away stuff to family that I'm like, I can't take all of this. I gotta, you know, pack light. Ooh, ooh. Anyways, but as soon as I left and I got in the Uber, I got to the airport, everything was just smooth. And let me just say this. I don't know what took me so long to become a TSA pre-check person. What? I'm like, I will do anything it takes to make the travel experience better. So I was like, hell yeah. And I got upgraded to Delta Comfort. So shout out to Delta. I was like, yay, thank you. It was just perfect. It was perfect. So 6 hours later, I'm in LA, and it didn't hit me. Honestly, I feel like it finally hit me like when I got something in the mail about voting. I was like, oh yeah, she's a Cali girl now. New York always, you know what I mean? Got a rep. But yeah, so everything was smooth. I was just so excited. I just feel super grateful. I have my tribe. It's small, but I have my tribe, and they were also contributing to the housewarming list. I'm not really a big person on asking for help. I know I'm working on it. Therapy. But it was nice to just feel that love too. So I think I ended up buying like a folding chair just so I could like get through the day.
1 week of being in LA, and I love it so far. I really do. I have to rethink my hair choices because humidity is real. In fairness, I did not curl my hair today. Just let it be. Whatever. I feel happier. I feel motivated. I can't wait for my desk to arrive. Oh my God. I just want to sit at that. I bought a folding chair. As I wait for like my dining room tables and chairs to come, which I'm so excited. So I can finally have a table, all this cooking, and I just eat at like a kitchen counter because I didn't have room for a table and a desk. But now we do. I can't wait to decorate. It's gonna be so fun. Ooh, I never said I'd miss my pots and pans. Just know that your girl made pasta from Trader Joe's in a bowl. It was good though.
Then my stuff arrived 2 weeks later, and I wouldn't recommend. I unpacked within 6 days. Yeah, like fully, like a functioning apartment. I mean, granted, I still have 2 boxes of clothes and some bins and stuff, but for the most part, but that's because I had my family visiting. Sure. I was like, I don't want them to come and like see this mess. Turns out they were coming to help me unpack, but I was like, girl, I got it already. It's been so cool so far. Even the DMV experience was nice. I don't know, I guess maybe it depends on like where you go to DMVs, but there was the most pleasant DMV experience ever. So, I did my, they call it a glam shot. I was like, ooh, because I hate my passport picture. I look like I got electrocuted. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, let me just go with my fro. I'm gonna walk to the place, and it was a humid day up. So I was like, with my license, it's going to look cute. It's going to look cute. And it did. I love it. I love it so much. I'm like, ooh, yes, you can card me. Here you go. So that's when I started feeling real, like, oh wow, like I'm like really here. I love my apartment. It's spacious, high ceilings. It's everything that I could, a walk-in closet, everything I could dream of. I'm still trying to put together like the bookshelf and stuff within the closet to put like shoes and sweaters and things on. I've explored a little bit, but I feel like now I'm starting to feel like myself. I literally underestimated how much energy it would take to move across the country. Like moving is a lot, but I was like across the country, getting used to the weather difference. We had heat waves. Oh, the earthquakes. Oh my God. And then I can even tell you about my dating experience out here. I know. Wild. I don't even know why that was on my radar, but I was like, you know what? Let's just see what's out there. No. Now that I feel a lot more calmer, I am ready for the exploration part of LA, and it is October and it's like 86 degrees. I've been sweating on my edges all week. I'm like, I don't know. The only thing I say I would miss about, two things I miss about New York is like the convenience, like it's a trusted city with like the subway and the bus, things like that. And I guess obviously bodegas and spices because I'm still looking. So if you love me, send me some jerk seasoning because I don't got time to be looking for all the ingredients out here to make the jerk seasoning from scratch. So if you love me, what is it, Walker's Wood? Please and thanks. I kind of miss the rain. Now I know they have like a rainy season, so I know I'm gonna probably eat this later. But I'm like, it almost feels like you're in a simulation. It's like it's just always sunny. Like, whoa. Yeah, in the morning you have your fog and stuff like that, but it's like always sunny. But that's not a real problem. Also, I've been meeting people and they're like, oh, where are you from? And I say New York, and like, where's your accent? It's like, social media has made being from New York like a caricature, and I promise you, true New Yorkers don't give a shit. Anyways, yeah, I'm excited about LA and to bring more content. I have an idea about food. I used to have a cooking show on here called Sauteed, which I archived because cringe, but I'm proud of her. I'm still proud of her. But I feel like I've been on this like wellness kick and just cooking more because I can't find things like that. And plus, like, LA is expensive. So, we're not out every night. We'll keep it a buck. But you know, you're talking to somebody that enjoys cooking. So yeah, I want to bring you guys on that because food allergies are weird. Food allergies are weird. It's been crazy. I'm so excited to be back. This is crazy. I feel like this is one take and this edit is just like, okay, I'm gonna go, but I will see you back here. Please, if you have any LA recommendations, let me know. Also, I gotta do a video on drinking. I've come to another conclusion. And yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go. I love you all. Again, any recommendations, if you wanna meet up for tennis, if you wanna do, you know, if you wanna go hiking, you wanna go on a road trip, whatever, la donne. Okay, all right, so thank you for watching as always, you know, a safe place to talk dangerously, darling. And you know, I'll see you here next time. Okay, bye.